did a school bribe you for discovering their crazy secret? I got called into the counselor's office during lunch, and my first thought was that someone had reported me for skipping lecture again. The counselor wasn't there when I arrived, though. I noticed a stack of folders sitting on her desk. Now, I know I probably shouldn't have looked, but if you've ever been left alone in an office for 10 minutes, you know, curiosity starts winning. The top folder had a bright red sticker that said scholarship candidates. That caught my attention because I had applied for one, so I opened it and immediately realized something was very wrong. Every student's file had a number written on the front, not grades, not attendance, a dollar amount. Some students had numbers like $500, others had $2,000. One kid had $10,000 written across his folder. I started flipping through more files. The school had been ranking students based on how much money their families donated. The higher the donation, the more opportunities they got. Scholarships, leadership positions, special programs, everything. And the craziest part, the students with the best grades weren't even near the top. I pulled out my phone and recorded everything. Then I heard footsteps. I shoved the folders back exactly where they were and sat down. The counselor walked in carrying a coffee and immediately knew something was off. She looked at the folders, then at me, then back at the folders. I don't know how she knew, but she knew. She slowly sat down and asked, "What did you see?" I held up my phone, her face completely drained of color. Within 20 minutes, I wasn't talking to the counselor anymore. I was sitting in the principal's office. The principal closed the door, sat across from me, and started explaining. According to him, the school needed donations to survive. Parents who contributed more expected benefits. It had been happening for years. Then he got to the part he actually cared about, keeping me quiet. He asked what I wanted. At first, I thought he was joking. He wasn't. He offered me a guaranteed recommendation letter, priority access to every school event, permission to leave campus during study periods, basically VIP status. And honestly, I accepted. For the next few months, life was amazing. I skipped long assemblies, got access to rooms students weren't supposed to enter. Teachers suddenly became incredibly nice to me. Whenever there was a problem, somehow the rules didn't apply. The principal would see me in the hallway and immediately ask if everything was okay, like I was his boss. But then he made one mistake, a huge mistake. He gave my little brother detention for being late once. The kid was 12. I reminded the principal who I was. He said there was nothing he could do. So that night, I emailed every video and screenshot to the school board. The investigation started the next morning. 3 administrators were fired. The donation program disappeared overnight. And the principal? The last time I saw him, he looked like he hadn't slept in a week.